Okay, are we live? I think we are live right now. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me like fine. Just need to like take care of something here and then I'll start, I promise. Okay, let me see here. And yeah, that should be it. Put this here and then like we do this and we put this here. Hello Arma, hello Kodokunasu, and hi Sun.
Rabbity, could you hold my hand?
And since there are enough people here, I'll begin like going through what I wanted to talk about already. Like generally I do some just a sec. Okay. Generally I prefer beginning by doing the dailies, like properly doing the dailies. Well, not talking about much, but since a fair number of people are already here, I'll just begin discussing what I want to discuss now. And that is that
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop. Hope you put it to good use.
What I've noticed now that I began going to class, especially like since today was my first day of university, right, is that I won't have too much time to do video stuff outside of the streams. So it's beneficial to do as much as I can on stream, you know. Obviously there are some things that
Hope you put it to good use.
it wouldn't be interesting to stream. For example, imagine if I made editing a video stream, like that's just silly, like that it wouldn't be fun to, I think, most people, right? Same thing with like collecting images stream, right? It's like nobody just wants me to see me go on Gelboru and try to get appropriate images to use for
Looking
particular
to get something on the
videos.
up and up? Then
Welcome, fellow shopaholic. Doesn't
Heck,
it
even
feel
if people
great
were
spending
interested
money?
in that, I couldn't do it because
Thank you for
like
coming.
there's a lot of actually R18 stuff on Gelboru, and that would probably get me banned, you know. So I love being an antagonist. Evil is so fire. But the more stuff I can do on stream, the better. Especially because from what I seen, some of you guys expressed interest in some things that I didn't even think would be fun. Like, remember that reading stream I did a while ago? Like, someone actually said, no, it'd be interesting, I think, if you did an actual like writing stream, because that would invite a lot of interaction between you and chat, you know. It'd be a good way to get your writing done, like while and it would be fun for chat since they could make suggestions, see things like progressing on screen, like get things narrated, like give their opinions, which could even alter the story, like, or suggestions for other stories. And so I thought that was really an interesting suggestion. And for example, we could... no? Why do you think your string is tweaky? Is something wrong? Is anyone else having problems with the string? Please do sound off in the comments if you are. But yeah, not just with the like writing stuff as well, like with the lists too. Instead of having that whole trouble of making a list before stringing and organizing and things like that, even with the benefit of being able to illustrate it with NIKKE, I think that would make them a lot more interactive and will make the strings just in general more fun and more dynamic. They would flow.
Summoned to partake in the great hero's journey, 'tis an honor most profound. I shall tread this path with an earnest heart, that the journey be not in vain.
Well then, I got surprised for a second there, like I didn't expect to get someone so...
Nice to meet you.
Anyway, I'm not complaining. This was an amazing result for the gacha here. But it would also make it more efficient, like it would go by faster. I could make lists without taking so much time, right? In a way that I think would be a lot more fun, which would be to like one sec here. Okay, it's all fine. It would be interesting to combine kind of the my personal list with you guys' suggestions and make a like conjoint thing where I wouldn't make a list beforehand. We would make the list on stream, right? I wouldn't like write a story beforehand to only read on stream. We would write the story together, you know? I think this could be a really interesting way to give more interaction to the strings, to again make them more dynamic, more efficient, as well as a good way to make the how do I say this? The unique strings a bit more...
I thank thee most sincerely for bestowing such care upon me.
frequent, because a huge part of the thing that would normally make the unique strings less frequent from now on would be this kind of hurdle of like preparing things beforehand, which would be solved if I could do like most of the process on actual stream, you know. So this is the direction I'm thinking of.
Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
That's the direction I think it would be more interesting to take the channel on, you know.
I did my best. Are you going to give me a reward?
And of course, I'm going to be doing this no matter what, because I want to test it. I want to actually put this to the test and see if people actually like it or not. But for now, I would like to see what you think beforehand. Like, how does the idea at least sound to you? Does the idea of writing strings sound fun to you? Does the idea of like rankings that are done like that I don't do beforehand, but that I actually do from the beginning on stream. Does that sound fun to you? That's what I want to know. Just a sec. Okay, I don't have enough edgelord energy to keep talking. Okay, is my stream tweaking? Hopefully not. The antagonist is confused. Oh, cool. And the same name of my favorite CSM character, Chainsaw Man. Oh, Nayuta. Oh, okay, that's what you were talking about. Okay. Yes, we could interact and actually make the stream, like, the lists or the text together, you know? That's what I'm talking about. And I was even thinking of, like...
Could I learn more about this technology? It's so tempting.
Oh, god damn it. Fucking idiot, I swear. Oh, well. Such is life. That's what I get for doing that. But anyway. For now, at least, this should take care of this. But, oh yeah, I was even thinking of doing this, like start doing this in order to implement like drawing strings. I don't know how exactly I would do then, but it would be interesting to not only do writing strings, but do drawing strings as well, you know? So yeah, that could be a good alternative to do that too. And that's why I really want you guys' opinion on it. But while you guys, I guess, don't do that or are kind of formulating what you think, I will be, well, first I'll be doing this. Because I actually need to go look at something I can't really show you guys. Okay, perfect. But yeah, while you guys kind of elaborate your thoughts here, I'm going to be going through some of the chats with some of the NIKKEs. Since I was kind of waiting for stream to do that, you know. But anyway. Honey, I have a favor to ask of you. Are you free today? Sorry, I'm busy. Thanks so much for streaming Arknights today, OA. I always knew you would change your opinion on such a gold game. Welcome to the stream, Fishu, and I don't even know what drugs you're on. Like, I know that this comment is a joke, but how could you confuse, like, NIKKE for Arknights? I don't understand. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Fishu. And let's continue. Sorry, but I'm busy. Oh? Are you now? Truly? Yes. What a bummer. I thought you, of all people, would be willing to help me. Can't you just ask someone else? I mean, I have my own reasons for doing so, but it's weird to see the commander being so uncharacteristically mean to a NIKKE, you know, even if it is this piece of shit. But anyway. Nope. You're the only one who can help me, honey. I'll make it worth your while. Fine. Really? It's a joke, Lamau, just trying to rage bait. Such low-level rage bait doesn't work on me, buddy. But yeah, again, welcome to the stream. Hello, Andres. Hello, Village's Hope. And yeah, I could repeat what I said before, like what I was commenting before, now that there's more people, but I really don't feel like it. The other people didn't really say anything, they didn't really suggest anything or give me their opinions. So yeah, I'll just test it out and see what you guys think. Like, we'll kinda gauge your opinions on practice, you know? Great that you're playing Beyond Citadel. Again, rage bait of this level does not work on me. But anyway. Really? I knew you wouldn't leave me hanging high and dry. I need you to buy some cosmetics. What kind? It's only on sale for a limited time and I got a lot on my plate right now. Been dying to get my hands on this, so could you please get it for me? I'll tell you exactly what it is you need to get. Like, what do you got on your plate? Are you selling more bombs to kids or something like that? You horrible bitch. Anyway, this sounds like something anyone could do for you. Why me specifically? If this were any ordinary makeup, then you'd be right. This, however, is special. Going to use it when I'm with you. As you can see, I can hardly entrust anyone else with such an important task. Please and thank you. I feel like I've been tricked. Don't talk like that. Also, if you're even a little bit late, they'll be out of stock. So get a move on. Anyway. Now to a character that's actually worth it then. Boss, can I bother you for a moment? What's going on? Not many requests are coming in, so I'm bored. I feel like my skills are going to get rusty. Can you please let me make something? Pretty please? Why don't you ask Litter? I did, and she asked me to talk to you. God damn it, Litter. Why are you like this? Okay, sorry, you're playing Blue Archive now. Sure am. If you're blind. Anyway, in that case, I might have something for you. Oh, what is it? It's the shower room door in the commander room. Okay, I'm on it. Hold on, I haven't even said what's wrong with it yet. On my way. Wait. This will be a piece of cake. You should have listened to the details first. Alright, so what's the problem exactly? Been noticing a weird sound when I open and close the door. The latch must have rusted from all the water exposure. Might as well swap out the entire shower door while I'm at it. Sound good to you? That's fine with me. What design do you prefer? Pristine glass door. Okay, something modern and sophisticated. Got it. I'll prepare top-notch crystal door that's entirely resistant to water stains. You don't have to go that far. I won't take no for an answer. I'll get the construction started right away. For the estimate, I'll say it'd be around 1 million. I don't have that money, girl. I'll discuss the details with Rappy. You have a brand spanking new bathroom in no time. I feel like I've been scammed. Not gonna lie. Chainsaw amazing. Anyway, I just finished the maid's event. I hate you, Velvet, and I want to grape you. Wait, no, it wouldn't be grape. I want to have relations with you so hard. Dan, what a great character they made. Yeah, I really liked the maid's event too. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it to be bad, but it was definitely a lot better than what I was expecting. I really liked Velvet. I thought she was just going to be like a bitch character with a great design, but no, she's actually like really competent and really compelling, and she has like a lot of things that she actually cares about besides the commander. She's a much more cool and like multifaceted character than I thought, and the event was just fun in general. I really liked the event, like I said when I played it. Really great, honestly. But now, let's see this.
Dispatching now.
Weird. Okay. Oh, yeah. From that, we are going to progress into like doing some of the advice sessions. Then I'll go into some more gameplay stuff, and then we'll come back to do some of the unique events. If we have time, like I said before, we're going to play through The Outsiders, but this stream shouldn't take more than 2 hours at most, just to warn you guys. A lot of people say you should ride a motorcycle at least once before you die, but I really don't think I'm the motorcycle riding type. Is there anything else I could try riding? You could ride the rhythm. Hey, that's right. In a sense, I ride the rhythm every day. I can't believe I didn't think of that before. I'm not even gonna comment on this one. This was just silly. Anyway. Commander, give me your hands. I want to show you something fun. Uni slaps your hands. Isn't that great? Uni asked me again to reach out my hand, but I refused. It will be really weird hearing that, but for those of you who don't have like context for what just happened, Uni can actually, this isn't a skill unique to her, it's kind of something about the world of NIKKE, but certain people have the ability to transmit information through pain. Like, some people like Uni or Mihara or the Commander at the end of their Bond story are able to, by just slapping someone, like transmit a whole sentence as if they just spoken it, you know? It's kind of a weird power, but within the context it makes sense, you know? I think. Anyway, let's continue. Honey, one of our squad mates sold out to the Ark in exchange for a place to live there. They've been feeding them information on what the boss, Jacko, and I have been up to for the past few days. They've been on us like white on rice, asking all sorts of questions. It's enough to make your blood boil. Managed to catch them in the act yesterday. What do you think I should do with them? Just don't kill them. Come on, don't you trust me? Not a bit. Nobody's going to kill anybody. Give me some credit. What am I going to kill when I got this around my neck? Besides, I believe in having an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I wouldn't go overboard. I never do anything more than it. That's just kindness for you. Have a sweet but dangerous session with Viper. I think it's just dangerous. I didn't see anything sweet about that. Boss, do you like crowded places, or do you prefer places with fewer people around? Empty. So I prefer silence over the hustle and bustle. I'd be bored out my gourd if there was no one else around. Okay, so I thought about this too hard. She really is just a more extroverted sort of character. Okay. Not to mention that I'd be out of a job. Okay, I should have thought about that too. Okay. Santi and I have a nice heart-to-heart.
I feel just like I do whenever we finish constructing a building!
Hip-de-hop. Alice is hopping around by herself. What are you up to, Alice? Since I'm now a rabbit, I've been practicing my hopping. The only thing is that I can't seem to jump very high. Am I the only one who thinks that those sprites would look better if they weren't animated? Yes, you are. Like, I really like this, like, more, even if it is more of a looping animation, especially for this like 2D or live 2D stuff, I feel like it's better to have a bit more animation than to not. Especially with the blinking and stuff like that, I really prefer it animated, you know? You're free to have your own opinion, but I disagree. The only thing is that I can't seem to jump very high. That's because it's still early in your practice. You're right, it's probably because I haven't got enough practice in. I love how like you kind of have to play into Alice's delusions. Like if you just go into it and like tell her the reality of the situation, like she gets all sad. No, you just have to like continue reinforcing this kind of fantasy world that she's living in, you know. I don't know if this is healthy, but it sure does make her happier, I guess. Got it. So long as I got this rabbit ears and tail, one day I'll be able to hop high in the sky. Isn't that right, Rabbity? I join Alice in her hopping exercise.
I just love you to bits, Rabbity.
Yo, what's new? Hello, Generico. Welcome to the stream. But we kind of already discussed the whole future of the channel thing at the beginning. And like I didn't really get the kind of suggestions or opinions I hoped. So I'm not going to repeat myself. Sorry. Forgot it was 6 p.m. Oh, it must be for you. Welcome to the stream, Evil Bookman. Like, don't worry, you didn't miss like too much. Like, whatever I discussed at the beginning of the stream, you just pretty much see in practice throughout the week. I don't mind blinking or other things like that, but those cyclic moves of the entire bodies look bad for me. I can see your point, but I disagree. Okay, I will see you later on VOD. Cool. Maybe if they were more subtle? Again, we'll have to agree to disagree on that. But for now, let's continue. Master, say ah. Velvet sits on my lap, holding out a spoonful of omu rice. I take a bite. Oh, Teto! Like, welcome to the stream, but isn't it like late as fuck for you? Like, again, I'm really happy that you're here, but like I'm a bit worried since apparently it's very late for you. But yeah, welcome. I take a bite. Look at you, eating it so obediently. Yeah, this one is too easy, like come on. Because you're the one feeding it to me. That's right, I'm the one feeding you, not some random maid. So, how is it, tasty? You know, sitting here on your lap while I do this, it's a special service only for you, master. Oh, if only I believed you. Anyway, with Velvet on my lap, I enjoy each bite of the omu rice. It's midnight, yeah.
Do you want to be mine?
But I felt really bad when I missed the pool string. I can't miss this one. Again, just don't push it, okay? If you need to sleep, just go to sleep. But yeah, I'm really happy having all of you here. No, this doesn't change anything. Anyway. Let's continue. Dost thou know? Personette painted most excellently. Really? I never seen her work. Huh, I foresaw it. For it was but a licentious painting, with thee as the principal subject. It standeth to reason thou wouldst never have beheld it thyself. I hear about the paintings Rapunzel drew. I don't know how I did that, but apparently I got that one right. Win! Anyway. Also, one thing, to the people in the chat who do play NIKKE, like Teto and Andres, like, did you actually pull for Velvet as well? Or did you skip her in order to pull for the next collaboration, which I think is, yeah, it was already been confirmed as Lycoris Recoil, right? So, what did you do? Where is she? Where is she? Oh, okay, in here. Yep, confirmed. Do you play NIKKE, Genérico Jerônimo? And if so, again, this question extends to you. But anyway, Rapunzel is quite odd. That's putting it mildly. She'll babble on about something nonsensical, then start drooling and panting. I don't know how I should react when that happens. It's best to ignore her. Scarlet said the same thing. Since you both seem to think that's the best course of action, that's what I'll do. I listened to Snow White tell more stories about Rapunzel. Okay. For real, I forgot to farm my pools for Licorice Recoil. I mean, I still have time, so I can just farm now. Oh, so you are also like saving for the collab, so I'm guessing you didn't pull for Velvet, right? Work has made me feel so stressed out lately. I require a means of escape, of release. Well, she just said it's her work, so let's run away together. I know just the place, online. Meet me tonight at 11. Spend some meaningful time together with Exia. Nope, sorry, I only look at the new girls and collabs, also the random meme videos. That's fine too. Those are pretty funny. I can totally see why even someone outside the community wouldn't enjoy them. Yep, I didn't. I feel like I'm going on the opposite direction a lot of people are. A lot of people I've seen skipped Velvet in order to pull for the collab. Me, it's going to be the complete opposite. Like, I pulled for Velvet, and the collab characters are some of the ones I'm going to skip to save up more gens for later, you know? So I do understand, like, you guys' point, like, why you chose the collab over her, but personally, I chose Velvet over the collab. Because I'm really just not interested. I really liked Licorice Recoil. Let's not get things wrong here. I really liked that anime. But I just don't think that I'm interested in the collab itself. Maybe the story will be good, but I don't feel any need to acquire any of those characters for NIKKE, you know? I don't need any of them on my NIKKE roster, is what I mean. But yes, I am pretty excited for the story of the collab itself. And since you guys are gonna pull for it, I'm guessing you're all plenty excited as well. I wonder. Oh yeah, just to flex a bit more, like you see this like new cop, you know, that during the Velvet pulls, right? I finally got Bunny Alice, right? And then I got another copy of her, and you know what I got it off of? One of these. Like I literally like completed this mid-quality mode, and out there pops another Alice, you know. Very nice. I told you guys I was lucky in this game. But anyway. Oh, also funny thing, Re99, the Gaicha, very funny there, Genérico, is making a collab with Atomic Heart, while NIKKE is collabing with Licorice. I like to think the IP holders messed up to who they were collabing. Not really. Like, NIKKE, as dark and greedy as the story can be, is still pretty silly. It still has plenty of silly or more for fun events. So its vibe is a lot more... It makes a lot more sense with Lycoris Recoils. This is an anime that's kinda like silly, but still has a very violent edge to it, just like NIKKE. And the same thing, like especially in like more of an aesthetic appeal, like in more its presentation. I feel like Atomic Heart fits Reverse 99 a lot better, so I'm going to disagree with you there. I really wanted to pull for Velvet. I think I still can. Is her banner still on? Oh, it's going to be on for like more than a week still. Like you can go there and pull for her if you really want to. Like her banner not only is still active, it will be active for plenty of time still. So if you're really interested, go do that. But come on, Atomic Heart has more to do with NIKKE, since it's also very silly. This is the game with the horny refrigerator. Yeah, just as I like said that, I remember the horny refrigerator and the like sexy robot. So yeah, fair. I do feel like Lycoris Recoil also. I just feel like both IPs fits a lot with NIKKE. Like I don't see Lycoris Recoil really mixing with Reverse 99, you know? I just feel like both IPs would be, well, one of them is going to be, but would be in general very good collabs for NIKKE. So I still disagree with the whole like switcheroo comment. Is Velvet good? Do you mean like in terms of gameplay, or do you mean like in terms of character and design, etc.? Because I don't really pull for gameplay. Like most of the game, like really good gameplay characters are in the common gacha anyway, so I kind of rely more on the wish list for gameplay. So I only really pull for design and character, so I can't tell you. I heard she's pretty good, but like, I can't really tell you because I just don't care. I forgot to check the official server to see if she's worth it. I pulled for Delta Ninja Thief after all. Yeah, she's definitely not meta, but that ass, bro. But yeah, this is my honest answer on that topic. I don't know and I don't care.
I expect your operations to be well planned. I'll be treating this no different from real combat.
I will try my best.
Target down. Reload.
I'll make more efforts. Whoa, we're filled with power. Would you like to try our signature menu?
Oh yeah. Since we're on the topic of like NIKKE right now, to the people who play it, like, what's your absolute favorite character in this game? You already know who mine is, so I won't even say it. But what's your favorite character? I also only pull for design, despite people saying that NIKKE is a meta game. But I care though? Lol. But do I care though? Lol.
Will come for you when night falls. Push it to the limit.
Question, do you have the Resident Evil characters? No, I skipped those two.
Victory! Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
But in what world is NIKKE a meta game? Like, what? Who the hell said that? I want to meet that person. I want to know if they're okay. You know, I like the Kisama girl. Yeah, she is like she is pretty great. Like, you mean Chime, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, Chime is also one of my favorite characters. So I totally understand you there. Also, if it wasn't for, like, I think, what's her name? Miranda, this whole thing would be ultra busted in terms of
As
meta.
usual,
So
defeat
that's why you
comes
saw
out
me
victorious.
delete that boss just now. Also, I think I have enough for I have enough
Engaging
modes
with enemy.
to actually pull another
Commander,
character.
stay
Let's
behind
see.
me.
The NIKKE meta is to increase the size of your warrior Heron as fast as you can while balancing being able to raise them. Hell yeah. Now that's a meta I care for.
Hey, this for birthday?
Now that's a meta I can actually get behind.
So, this is how powerful maids can be.
Uh-huh. It sure is. But anyway. I actually don't have, like, I kind of went over. You know what? Now I have something to talk about. Like, this is legitimately one of the parts I dislike the most about this game. I generally like most things about this game, but like the whole kind of pseudo advertisement system that they have, where every time you do like anything, right? Every time you like get any achievement, every time you reach any milestone, there will be like, oh, you reached a milestone. Would you like to go for this limited time? Would you like to enjoy this limited time discount on these materials you don't care about? Like, it's very annoying. Like, more than any other gacha game, this NIKKE feels like sometimes a whole bundle of advertisements. You ever see those images of like those meme images of what EA games want to do with their games, where you're just playing and you're bombarded with advertisements on your UI and etc. This is what NIKKE feels like to me. Not like to the same degree of those memes, it's not as exaggerated, but there are so many like unnecessary advertisements pretty much everywhere in this game that it's just kind of frustrating at some point, you know. It's a minor thing, but it legitimately annoys me, as
It's the
silly as
final
that is
battle.
to say.
Come on, we can do this.
I think that's a gacha problem in general. No, but I've seen like other gachas like Blue Archive, Stella Sora, GFL. Like, they do have that problem. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't, but NIKKE is one of the worst I've seen in regards to this, like, your UI feeling like a giant advertisement problem, you know? I'm not saying it's a problem like specific to NIKKE, but it's definitely worse in NIKKE than in other games I've seen. Though that may be just bias on my end. Maybe I'm just not remembering just how bad some other games can be, you know?
You're mine.
But yeah, I legitimately kind of ran out of subjects to talk about. I legitimately thought that we were going to have more of a back and forth in regards to that,
More victories are gold to me.
about the changes that are going to happen in the channel. So I didn't prepare much else, I'll be honest with you, but so if you guys have anything you want to talk about, I'd be grateful, because I got nothing. So basically it's as bad as the famous anime IP gacha. No. Like, I think it's more on the middle ground. Like, it's not quite as bad as those, but it can still be pretty awful, you know? Because I've seen those, and yeah, those are just egregious. NIKKE is not quite that bad, but in regards to, like, let's be real, non-shovelware gacha games, like, it's one of the worst. Because let's be real, like, a lot of gacha games, especially those made about certain popular IPs, are just actual shovelware. Like, there are some that are pretty good, especially like the ones of the really popular anime, like Dragon Ball, for example. The gacha games based on those are generally like okay to pretty good, but most of these, like, especially when they're based on more niche anime, they generally just tend to be glorified shovelware. It's just then trying to make a quick cash grab of the fans of the anime, you know. Guys, sorry for the delay, my Wi-Fi shut down all of a sudden. Yeah, don't worry, I hate when that happens too. Talk about privaties, privaties. You know what, I'm going to do that, but I prefer to have it on screen while I talk about it. So I'm going to finish up this, and then I'm going to have her on screen, and then I'll comment on it. No, in fact, like, we'll have a stream, like, specific to this. This week we'll have kind of a design analysis for NIKKE. We'll have a stream like that this week, so I'll save those comments. I know that you're just joking, but I would legitimately be commenting on like Private's design, as well as some other designs I like, as well as any designs you guys want me to talk about on that stream. So yeah, look forward to that. Anyways, answering the favorite NIKKE question. My all-time favorite is not even a playable character, it's an NPC, Lamau. Of course, I'm talking about Eternity. A lot of people, like, every gacha game has this quote-unquote problem. I just love hot, flat-chested tomboy lollers. You have very good taste, Teto. But a lot of gacha games have that problem where, and it's not really a problem, because it's kind of a way they use to generate hype, you know? But a lot of gacha games, will keep a lot of really cool characters on what we like to call the NPC jail, right?
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Have a blast in Wonderland! Go, boys!
Wait, oh my god, I'm going to have to restart this. God fucking damn it. Okay. But yeah, a lot of gacha games, like, really make a lot of hype around the NPC characters. Like, they deliberately keep some characters in what we like to call NPC jail. Because that is just a good way to Like again, generate hype and earn more money. Holy shit! Why does she keep dying? What the hell? Why does Litter keep dying, man? What the hell? Yeah, sorry about this, but I'm going to have to lock in with this again. Because I don't know why this is like suddenly so hard. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I think you guys got my point in regards to the NPC jail and the character stuck in there and why like that happened, right? And like it seems like there's a lot of interesting discussion in general just going on in chat, but I'm going to have to ignore it for now and come back to it later because of like this boss. So sorry, but like I already talked about this and we'll talk about more things, more interesting things that you guys are talking about later. If I'm understanding this correctly, just from like me glancing at chat, are you guys actually like talking about? Are you sexualizing the robots? Are you actually like making a tier list of which raptures you prefer to engage in relations with? Like, is this seriously what's going on right now? Like, are you seriously being horny for the raptures? Is that actually like what you're doing? I mean, I really shouldn't be surprised at this, but still, like at some point we need to, even we need to say like that the degeneracy is too much. Like at this point, at the point where we're not even sexualizing the like sexy, the actually sexy humanoid robot girls, when we're sexualizing whatever the fuck this is, I feel like we've gone too far, you know.
That concludes today's lesson.
But anyway, let me like read some of you guys' comments.
Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
To get caught up, you know. Continue the discussion.
That concludes today's lesson.
This is the normalization of the sexualization, the gratification of robophiles. No, it's not robophiles, it's robosexuals. If you know, you know.
Bonjour! Welcome to L'arena, the finest entertainment the Ark has to offer.
Okay, how about the enemy robots in game? They're called raptures. Whoa, Professor Nyanya, Professor Smug. Yeah, like I said, a lot of gacha game companies will deliberately like put and keep characters in the NPC jail in order to generate hype and in order to get as much money as possible from the characters when they actually release them. So Evil Bookman just proving my point there. Your glorious sweet countenance drives settled peaceful men to ruin. Evil Bookman, hear me out on the enemy robots. For real, for real. God damn it. Also, I guess some of those NPCs are just scrap designs. ZZZ is full of those. No. Like, a lot of ZZZ like does that, but it's not that common for other gacha games. Generally, what they will do is not like use scrap designs for the NPCs. Like, they won't do that. They will actually like use the NPCs as a way to generate hype for future units, you know. So I get that ZZZ specifically does that, but neither NIKKE nor Blue Archive nor a lot of gacha games do this. They generally have a different approach, is what I mean. Take better care of your wife, Owe. I'm trying, okay? I don't know what was killing her exactly. The NPC jail is preventing me from fiercely patting Eternity's head really hard. Don't worry, you'll get you someday. Heck, I'm pretty sure Chime, what's the thing? She stayed on NPC jail for like years before finally getting released. So don't worry, she was Eternity will escape there eventually. You know, I believe. It's a crab, the pinnacle of evolution. What else did you expect? Lolly Grandma died from a heart attack. Don't say that. Should we not? No, you shouldn't. Anyway, the raptures are kinda... God damn it. They are robot-attracted people. Anyway, I'm back. I probably missed the channel's future. Whatever, some people actually wanted to discuss this, so maybe later I'll repeat myself. But for now, we're going to continue with the dailies. Also, welcome back, son. Ranking raptures from least to most breedable. Look, if I did that, that'd have to be an entirely like audience-based ranking, because I'm not attracted to that, bro. I can't see any of the raptures in that light, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm just not that much of a freak. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but no.
Let's get this show on the road. Premium performance.
But since you guys are so into it, like, what are unironically some of your favorites? Like, which raptures do which raptures are some of your favorites, either in a weird or non-weird way? Personally, if I have to like choosing in a non-weird way, I really like Cheddarbox. I think his design is really cool, and his role in the story too is just amazing, man. I really think he steals the show every time he's on screen, even though most of the time he's just getting his ass kicked, but that's satisfying its own way, you know. Guys, I have to confess something. I'm an AP attracted person.
Ready?
You got me with that one. You got me with that one, son. That took a giggle out of me. Also, Teto, using this opportunity, like, not to pressure you or anything, but it's just because you told me that you were going to post an artwork on my community page, so I will be honest, I've been kind of waiting for it. So why didn't you post it yet is my question. Again, I'm not trying to rush you, I'm just curious. Son, imagine being a PAP, person attracted person. That's crazy. JK. Robots are cruel, Jack, and I'm very in touch with my inner robot. Is that even... I don't want to know if that's a thing or not. Stupid, sexy homo sapien.
Let the games debut! Tribune performance!
I'm an AAP, anime attracted person. Hell yeah, brother. Me too. I'm really attracted to anime. Isn't Chatterbox the one that's theorized to be a dude? I'm pretty sure he is a dude. What? Metal Gear Rising quote modified. Toho sexual. That needs to be an actual thing, man. It applies to too many people to not be an actual thing. But yes, Chatterbox is like an actual dude. That's why I'm saying this. Like, I like him in a non-weird way. I just really think that his character's cool. You know? That's what I mean. Yeah, this shit ain't happening, bro. Let me just collect the rewards here and get out. Because I really...
Rupee's shop.
This really is just not happening.
Another successful transaction. Can I help you with anything else?
Okay, let's see this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything is done here. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, so NIKKE works like Claymore. NIKKE works like Claymore? Oh, no. Like, I think I know what you mean. Like, the NIKKEs, the woman, when they are exposed to, like, the essentially mystery technology, probably related to the raptures, they are turned into NIKKEs, and the dudes, they are turned into like special raptures. That's where your mind is going. No, that's not what's happening here. Like, Chatterbox is a unique case. Like, this isn't an established rule of the world. Sorry if I like confused you. Nano-robophiles. They are getting harder in response to seeing raptures. Not even this comment section can I escape the Metal Gear memes, I swear. Lol. Yeah, okay, there's a 100% chance of an SSR. So let's see which Elysian character I get. Not what I would have preferred, but beggars can be choosers. Memes. I like any of the Crystal Raptures. I don't care if the NIKKE was a man, still clapping. Of course you would. Otakami. Welcome to the stream. Like, the Unknown Crystal and Crystal Arm. No, I can totally see what you mean, like that. Those are some of my favorites too. I still prefer Chatterbox in general, but like any of the Crystal Raptures are also really good. Like, I totally see what you mean. Also, sorry to disappoint you, Otakami, but NIKKE is one of those like female-only type of series. So no, there aren't any male NIKKEs that you can clap. I'm sorry to say, there aren't any fanboy or Shota NIKKEs for you here. Sorry to disappoint. But yeah, welcome to the stream. And I'm gonna need to check something which I'll need to censor. So just a sec.
To me, you are my Elysium. Forever and always.
Perfect. And now we take away the censorship. And we... I know, lol. That said, like going on the conversation about male Nikkes, there are some characters. What was there? Oh no, it's just that this game, there are certain tabs that if you click on them, they reveal like important data about your account, you know? It's not a big deal because it's just on your screen when you're playing, but since I'm streaming and I don't want my account to get, you know, hijacked or anything like that, yeah, I have to censor it whenever I go to these screens. By the way, my drawing is still in the making. I'm finishing it right now. Sorry for leaving high expectations. No, I just wanted to know what was going on, but knowing that like you're still making it, that's totally fine. I know how long drawing can take, so I'm not rushing you or anything. Don't interpret it like that. That's just a headcanon from some people into the fandom. Okay. The Robo from Nier Automata is a dude. Okay, but that's from Nier Automata. Like, that's not a Nikkei. Like, your point? Anyway. Was Claymore brought up? I'm pretty sure when you try to make a male Nikkei, you get a certain similar outcome. Hype. No, I'm pretty sure if you try to make a male Nikkei, you just fail. Like, it's not that they turn into a rapture, it's just that you can't, you know? You can't do that. So that's what I mean when I say that is a misconception or a fan theory. Because from what I know, if you try to make a male Nikkei, it just fails. That said, there are like characters that can approach being male Nikkeis. Like for example, the New Hope, right? That character. He is pretty much all like cybernetically reinforced to the point where most of his body is like composed of Nikkei or Nikkei-like parts. So he's the closest thing that a dude can get to a Nikkei, but that's still nowhere Nikkei level. Like some dudes can install certain parts and get certain like improvements to their bodies with Nikkei technology, but they can never become full-on Nikkeis, you know? Dudes can get very close to that, but they can never become full-on Nikkeis, you know? He was asking if there's any dude in the game, and there is. That's my point. Okay. Fine, okay. That is like a fair point then. Fair. He's functionally a Nikke man, an Ike man, Nikke man. Yes, he is. Evil Bookman. Very good pun there. But yeah, we're going to progress now into doing some of the unique events. You can't make male Nikkeis because of just follow the script, bro. Purposes, don't question it. Pretty much, yeah. The actual explanation that they have is that, oh, it's unknown technology, so we don't know exactly how it works. But why only women can become Nikkeis, we don't know. It just works like that. That's the actual explanation, you know? So, unfortunately, Teto is not too far from the truth there. But yeah, let's continue. Let's just get on with it already. An urgent meeting has been scheduled quite abruptly. I stand in front of the elevator that will take me to the Ark. Wait, Rosanna blocks my path. Rosanna? Mister? I suggest you wait a while before using the elevator. What? Why? I found a suspicious slip of paper here. Do you want to see? Rosanna hands me a piece of paper. I can make out the words elevator, sign destruct on it. The people who orchestrate these kinds of nefarious attacks typically exchange coded messages like this before they put their plan in motion. And sure enough, there are all these signs plastered on the elevator, just like it says on the paper. Isn't it weird? All these signs out the blue without any prior notice. Do you think it's serious? One sec. Camphor with a cyborg protagonist wouldn't be bad. Like, so, for example, a dude that can change into a woman, and that woman is a NIKKE. So, he... Actually, this has been done already. Like, not in NIKKE, obviously, but... I'm pretty sure there was an anime where, like, obviously boys can become magical girls. So, a boy is chosen to be a magical girl, but since boys can become magical girls, every time he transforms, he becomes a girl in order to become then a magical girl, you know? So, if imagine if this actually happened in NIKKE, like, a dude had to turn into a woman to turn into a NIKKE. So, he could change from human to NIKKE, and whenever he has to change into his NIKKE form, he has to turn into a woman first to then become a NIKKE. It wouldn't make any sense lore-wise, but it would be pretty funny, yeah. Why form of anime girl is superior to killer robots? Why the form of an anime girl is superior to killer robots? I don't know, man. It just is. Goddess of Victory. Didn't you see the title? Anyway, this is all just a hunch for the moment. So if you don't mind, I suggest you hold off on using the elevator. I can't. Why? Is there something wrong? I have an important meeting. Yeah? Then I'll go with you. Just in case. I doubt anything will happen that quickly. Better safe than sorry. As Rosanna finishes her sentence, she steps into the elevator with me. Thankfully, the elevator seems to be operating without any issues. See, you were worrying about nothing. You and your big mouth, you fucking idiot. The elevator stopped. Seems my hunch was correct. I don't know if you're listening, but if you are, it would be in your best interest to show yourselves right this instant. There's a dead silence inside the elevator. Maybe it's just malfunctioning. Rosanna stares at the elevator ceiling. If you're listening to me, I have a message for your boss. If you keep screwing around with me, you'll only be hastening your death. There are a series of small vibrations and sounds echo outside the elevator. Aha! So it's showtime then. I don't know who you are, but you're not making it out of here alive. The elevator starts to descend once again. Rosanna takes out her gun once again. What's with that face? Are you scared? Don't worry, I'll protect you. Both of these seem equally good. What do I say? Whatever, thanks. Rosanna gives me a reassuring smile. Listen, mister. When these doors open, get behind me. When I catch whoever's behind this... The elevator doors finally open. Huh? Rosanna? Santi? Santi stares at us with a wrench in one hand. What are you doing here? I'm inspecting the elevator. How did you get in here? Didn't you see the signs posted in front of the elevator? We blocked the entrance because of the inspection. Awkward. Rosanna passes the note with the keyboard to Santi. By any chance is this note? Huh? I wrote this. Excuse me? It must have fallen out of my pocket. Why'd you write destruct? Oh, that? Once we're done inspecting the elevator, I'm gonna inspect the buildings that are possibly going to be torn down later. So I wrote, so I made a note. Don't tell me you ignored the signs and got on the elevator anyway. It's dangerous getting into the elevator during an inspection. Sorry. Good thing we were just running some simple tests and nothing more than that. I'm glad you two are okay. Anyway, I better get started with the inspection proper. At least it wasn't as bad as we thought it was. Did you say you had an urgent meeting? Oh shoot, gotta go. Better get going as well. Rosanna quickly disappears off into the distance. One sec. Bro, if dudes could become Nikkes, that would be so funny. Imagine all the Schrodinger's gay memes that would pop out of it. Like, by dudes becoming Nikkes, you mean like male brain could be used to make a Nikke, but the Nikke's form is always that of a woman. So, yeah, if you're suggesting what I'm thinking, then yeah, that'd be pretty funny. But anyway, because then okay, Maho Shoujo Raising Project is what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly, that's exactly it. Right, that's cool and all, but I mean Robot Girl specifically, because then the animators could make that joke from Needless about lifting a skirt to reveal the MC is literally packing heat, as in lots of big machine guns. You just activated a core memory of mine, Otakami. God, that scene was... Needless was so... It was something else, man. It really was. May I present to you, Koneka? I have no idea what you're talking about. Imagine Blue Archive, Igyu Kuyo. Otakami, Koneka mentioned? Hell yeah, brother. Who's Koneka? You can just call me Kuna if you want. One of the many versions of Hatsune Miku. This one is a creepy murder but oh, okay, so that's what you're talking about. She's cool as fuck. Okay. I'll have to check that out later then. But let's go back into the like unique events. It's been ages since our last mission together. Can hardly contain my excitement. The only thing is, I'm on another mission with teacher? I must be the luckiest person alive. Tia, what did I say about respecting the teacher's personal space? Are these two coming as well? That's right. Konoka, the vice chief of police. The one who tells Kana to chill and is both right and wrong. Where's this conversation going? What the fuck is happening in this chat? Anyway. Hello, Viper. My, aren't you a bubbly one? She sure is. Does she always throw herself on honey like this? I've been trying to get... God damn it. I've been trying to get through to her, but she may still act inappropriately at times, teacher. So could you maybe, you know, cut her some slack and let this one slide? What can I do? I just love the teacher to bits. Suddenly Blue Archive. But yeah, there's a specific squad of Nikkes who are students. Like, for example, Tia and Naga and Zwei, Rei, Ain, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of them for now, at least. And we have this whole squad of Nikkes who are students, right? There's even like a whole dedicated school that they go to that has some events, etc. Obviously it's Nikkei, so it's a lot darker than Blue Archive. The whole school is just essentially a very brutal training program to see if they can make Nikkeis even more effective, you know? But yeah, a joke within the fandom of Nikkei is that whenever there's a event involving this school, they always say, oh, suddenly we turned into Blue Archive. Like, People tend to make that joke whenever there's any interaction with any of the student Nikkes. It's quite funny, at least to me. Anyway, sorry, Owe. Oh my god, I misheard Kuna's name simplification. The manga of Needless is pretty good. They actually continue the story instead of that dumb sudden ending. Gonna have to check that out later then. My brain, so reptilian. Is Nikkei mostly huge boob types? Yes. Most characters in Nikkei are D cup and up, you know? Like, it's definitely a gacha game that's more focused on the curvy anime girls instead of the more flat-chested and skinnier ones, like Blue Archive, for example. So yeah, if you like thick, you like Nikkei, you know. Huge, the Dark Souls of BA, suddenly. Anyway, moving on. With that, Tia inches in closer than ever before. Don't you think you're getting a tad too cozy with the kids? Viper, you of all people can't call the police on me, okay? If anything, they'll arrest you too, so you better not do that. How about you scooch over here a bit, honey? Viper refuses to give in to this and forcefully pulls me closer to her. Wait! I lose my footing and end up sprawling out on the elevator floor, right alongside Viper and Tia. Grin Sensei. Oh, hell no. Actually, we were talking about, like, making fan fiction on stream, right? And, like, one of the fan fictions I had, not for Nikkei, but for Blue Archive that I wanted to make was, what if Grin suddenly became the Blue Archive sensei? Like, what would happen? I had the idea for this fan fiction one of these days, you know? Just throwing it out there before we go back to like explaining the whole future of the channel thing again, you know? But anyway. Due to the impact, the elevator rattles and sways with such force. Are you all okay? It stopped? Is it because of your fall? Could that have caused it? I'm sure it will be fixed soon, right? It's kinda nice though, getting to spend more time with teacher. It depends on what kind of player you have and which loop. Where is Arisu? I'm going to Arisu. I think it really sucks being cooped up in this confined space for so long. So I hope it gets fixed right away. At some point, Naga darts over to my side. Methinks you two are a little too chummy with honey. God, Tia is just Tia. Naga is apparently scared, and now it's getting closer to him as well. And just Viper is just the epitome of jealousy right now. This is perfect. Green is Black Soul's protag, right? Exactly. But who would be the dog? I mean, Hood. Yes, son. No. I'm thinking like not transfer all the characters from Black Souls into like Blue Archive and make them assume respective roles. I mean, like, what if Green specifically was transferred into Blue Archive as the new sensei, you know? That's kind of the premise I was going for with that fanfiction idea, you know? If both of you have clean spots on both sides, then Viper takes a seat in front of me and wraps her arms around my neck. I'll choose this spot. Tia's to my left. Naga to my right. And Viper in front of me. Being surrounded by 3 Nikkes in such close proximity causes my breathing to become ragged. It's too stuffy in here. Can you all give me some space? Like this? Against my wishes, Viper draws closer. right before her face brushed against mine. I think you've taken this joke far enough. Teacher's clearly uncomfortable. Proficient in handling such situations, Naga swiftly pries the amorous viper off of me. My, look at how innocent you are. Also, you got quite powerful arms there. It seems I shouldn't underestimate you because of your age. Thanks, I'll take that as a compliment. That goes for you too, Tia. Give teacher some space. Okay. Phew. Now that everyone's out my personal space, I can finally breathe more freely. Look at that, it seems the elevator has been fixed. And just like that, the elevator starts running again. Thanks for the help, Naga. No, I can't believe it took me this long to realize. Really sorry that you had to go through all that. It's just that every time I'm near you, it's like all my worries... it's like all my worries disappear and I just get lost in the moment. Hey, don't sweat it. You can relax and be yourself around me. That's sweet of you to say. The elevator shakes again. Jeez, what is it this time? Wait, don't cling to me, just talk. Is that a snake on your head? I should really take a closer look. Tia, you can't do that. Is today the day when this mission is successfully completed? Oh, fuck. But yeah, I'll address some comments before continuing. Then he's going to break halos. That would end poorly, away. Okay, so maybe we just transfer like all the characters from like Black Souls and make them like assume roles in Blue Archive, like was your initial idea. Prefecting would be the Black Trial. Better question, who would be Black Knight Linda Mare? Maybe like black suits? I think Linda Mare would serve as a good substitute for black suits in this like potential analysis. These girls kinda make me wanna see BA in college. Why? Like, I legit can't imagine like what would be different if BA was set in a college instead of in a high school. Like, I really like, I don't see what the point would be. Maybe you could say, oh, maybe we wouldn't need to have uniforms, you know? Maybe we could have some more creative designs, but the designs in Blue Archive are already so creative, like even the uniforms don't really feel like uniforms since everyone wears them so differently. So I really just don't see the point. Like, what would change about Blue Archive if it was set in college instead of high school? Well, outside of the fact that more normies would probably be into it, you know? But anyway. University student Shiroko would be cool to see. In my head canon, Blue Archive is college university. Really? Functionally is basically a university already. See, that's exactly what I mean. Like, I just don't see the point. Great pick. It doesn't work like high school. University's closer. More boobs. More boobs make every flatty more precious. Evil Bookman, you do understand that pretty much every flatty, well, not every flatty, but most flat characters in Blue Archive are 17, right? Girls stop growing after 16. So, I'm sorry to say, but any character that is flat in Blue Archive would probably continue to be flat in university, you know? So, yeah, sorry to disappoint. I knew it's not university, they just go around and do what they want. And yeah, I had this thought too that, like, I didn't do the math. Yeah, now you're starting to get it. you only making the rich richer. You only be making the like already big booba students who are like 15, 14 have even bigger booba, but all the flatties would remain flat. But this is something I thought about as well, like outside of the whole disadvantage of, oh, more normies would be into it. Like, I thought about this and I was like, wouldn't Blue Archive make more sense as a setting if it was like more like a college instead of like high school? Like, given how much freedom the students have and like how the uniforms themselves already don't feel like uniforms and are so diverse, right? Wouldn't it be better to just set it in a university so that we could have even more creative designs while pretty much changing nothing? Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like, again, outside of more meta stuff, more community-based stuff, that there will be any bad sides, like any downsides or any real major changes if BA's setting was a university but instead of a high school, you know? I've been thinking about this for a while, and like seeing you discuss it just reignited that within me. Anyway, Evil Bookman is going for the Princess Connect tactic. I see lolly. I see lol. That game pretty much cemented itself as the pre-Cunny game, despite the lollies being overwhelmingly a minority in the cast. Funny, but I remember that Blue Archive had a bunch of big booba girls in its early days. It still has a lot of big booba girls, it's just that the lollies are more popular. Imagine Jub Jub Trigger and Blue Archive. Oh god, no, this is a terrible idea. Forget I said anything. No, Jub Jub Trigger and Blue Archive. No. This idea is getting thrown in the trash. Absolutely not. Okay, but imagine Amy but bigger. Jesus Christ, I'm kind of scared to do so. Jub Jub teaching the class how to pronounce the name of a certain popular cola drink. No, we need more flat chest. The flatter the better. I need 0% flat chest tomboy lollies. Again, Teto gets it. They know that like that's the like optimal female form. Haven't actually played Blue Archive, but from what I've seen, all the characters are pretty much written to be high schoolers, making the college students who have to change their personality. Really? Like, I've seen a bit of it. Like, a bit of it. I played the fucking game. What am I talking about? From what I seen, like, you really, especially because it's an anime type story, you really wouldn't have to do that. Like, you can just write some more cutesy adult type characters. Like, if you've ever seen any Office type anime, like, it would just look like that, you know? Heck, there are even some anime centered around college, and they can still have pretty much every personality featured in Blue Archive, so I really don't know if I agree. I'm missing something. What's up with Jub Jub? Essentially, after you reach a certain point of progression in Black Souls, if you haven't killed Jub Jub, she'll kill pretty much everyone else. So having a Jub Jub trigger in Blue Archive would essentially be, no, you need to kill this boss or else all your students die, you know? But anyway. Always bring autocorrecting lol to lolly. Exactly. That because that's based and correct. Yes. But anyway. Also, a lot of the costumes are at least uniform themed. That's what I'm saying, like, they could afford to make the costumes a lot more creative if they set it in a university, you know? That's my point too. Oh dear. Yeah, now you know why I won't be writing that fan fiction anymore. But anyway, okay. A few of my classmates in high school had personalities like Koharu at least. Lol. True, no need to change the personality. Normalize cutesy moe woman. Yes! Exactly, yes, Teto gets it. It's not just killing, it's madness which makes them kill themselves. Yeah, that's even worse, you know? Sounds like the guy from Demon Souls. Yurt. Yeah, it works somewhat like him, you know? It's kinda like that, but on a bigger scale. That's a good way to interpret it. But anyway, I should really be progressing with this. And yeah, we absolutely are not starting The Outsiders today. We are just finishing this up, and then I'm probably I'm probably going to repeat myself on the whole future of the channel thing, and then we'll end stream. But yeah, let's continue. Boom, friends. Nice. You really are great at making stuff, Litter. You live up to your reputation. And so detailed too, this is going to be a lifesaver. Everyone is always happy with Litter's work. Naturally. Honestly, getting showered with non-stop compliments is starting to get old. If you don't need anything else, then move along. Whatever you say. Now that we got the part we need, let's head back, Mr. Commander. It's unusual for you to go back so quietly. What do you mean? Normally you'd make a big commotion about installing Boom somewhere. Litter, this display seems to be acting... Oh god, how is she so fast doing this? All these weird monsters are swarming the screen. Here too, and here. It's happening to all the screens in the workshop. What? What do you take me for? Of course I installed it everywhere. God damn it. I want the entire world to be able to play Boom. Santi might be fine with that, but I doubt Litter will appreciate it. Litter? Both of us nervously turn our heads and look towards Litter. Is that... she doesn't look too good. You think she's mad at me? Most likely. Uh-oh, abort installation. Abort. Isn't this Boom? You know what this is? Of course I do. It's Boom, a classic FPS. Oh damn, I didn't expect Litter to be like a boomer shooter fan, but actually I should definitely have expected that to be the case now that I think about it. I used to play it back in the day, but only casually. Even by the standards back then, it was pretty archaic, not something you'd want to play for too long. I wonder if I should pick it back up again. No way! You know about Boom? And you actually tried it a long time ago? When did you first play it? What's your favorite Boom guy line? God, don't sneak up on me like that. And stop screaming in my ear. Sorry, I got a little excited. So, when did you first play Boom? I don't quite remember. Video games are usually tough and make me dizzy, so I wasn't a huge fan. However, I do remember the controls of Boom being nice and smooth, very simple as well, perhaps because it was made so long ago. Like I said, I only dabbled in it a few times. It's nice seeing it again after all this time. Wow, this is amazing, just amazing. I don't see what you're so excited about. Anyway, I assume you're the one behind this. Having it installed on every device is overkill. Just leave it installed on my personal tablet. Maybe I can relive some old memories next time I get bored. Wow, really? I'll add a couple new modes for you. You're gonna love them. And do as you please. Wow. This is the first time I've seen Litter interested in something like this. I know, I'm a little taken aback myself. It's been a while since she had any real fun, so it'd be nice for her to blow off some steam. Eleg doesn't seem to have any intention of going back for a while, so I decided to leave the workshop by myself. Anyway, imagine what Shupo Shupo would do on a Jump Jump trigger. I really don't want to. You know the worst part? The game doesn't warn you about the hidden counter, so you can keep progressing the counter without you noticing, and then a vital NPC to get an ending dies. Yeah, that's really frustrating. I went on a huge rant on it about on my like Black Souls 2 waifu list. But yeah, it really is just one of the worst parts of the game, and I'm glad to see like that some people agree with me on that. What do you mean by that, bruh? Gyotakami, I think it was intentional to make players say, what the fuck? Still not a good thing. I still prefer the game not have that. Everything will run boom, 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 boom. Vine boom. Yeah, I'm aware, but still kind of frustrating. They would immediately freak out at anything slightly suggestive and even project their own dirty thoughts onto completely innocent things. We're bad at hiding their true feelings. Did anybody here understand the Doom reference? Yes. Like it's painfully obvious that Boom is a Doom reference. Like, come on. I hope everyone here got the reference. Even the way that Koharu dresses in a hopelessly lewd manner despite her words is fairly familiar. Main difference is they did not have the cute voice and wings of Koharu. I still strongly doubt they act and talk like anime girls like Koharu in a daily manner, and I don't mean only language. What Sun is probably like referring to is that those girls, like because of some behaviors, remind him of Koharu. It's not that, oh, they're literally like anime girls in real life, you know, Kodokunasu. That I don't think that's what he's saying. Teto is kind of a pretty popular part of Eleg's character, isn't it? Yes, it is. But it's also like a reference to a real game called Doom. So, which again, I hope is a reference everyone got. But anyway, moving on. Feisty Gun Gal Bunny. Oh, I have to go through this one. Alice and I stopped by the armory doing a jaunt at the outpost. I think Koharu is based on a real phenomenon. I'm not sure if I agree with that, son, but I can kinda see it. Anyway. I don't like how you're simply unable to figure out how to reach ending E and F without reading somewhere outside the game how to reach the conditions. Yeah, that is less frustrating to me, because again, I can just read the conditions online. Like, obviously it would be better if it was explained in-game, like it was hinted more at in-game, it was easier to figure out. But given that I have the internet, I don't mind that too much, but the hidden counter is just bullshit, I think personally. Wow, check out all these weapons. Do you think they might have any carrot-shaped guns in here fit for a rabbit? Why don't we have a look? Oh wait, you're an unk like me. Have you seen Full Metal Panic? I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about, and I definitely like lived through that time. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about, but it never caught my interest, you know? How do I explain it? I was around during the time, but I didn't watch it. I didn't get any interest in watching it, you know? It's kinda that thing. Is Azusa almost literally Sousuke? You make a good point there. Again, I haven't seen the anime, but I know a bit about it, and like, you might have a point there. You actually might have a point there. I do see the similarities. Did they ever do a boomer shooter minigame in NIKKE? I don't think they have yet, no. They seem to have a lot of different ones. Still amazed that they packed an entire miniature Stellar Blade inside just for the sake of a collab. Yeah, minigames in NIKKE are just amazing, you know? They really just don't feel like minigames. They just cram entire games into NIKKE and just call it a minigame. Like, the developers are very frustrated with it because Like, they are always complaining. No, this is supposed to be a mini game. Why do you want us to, like, code an entire other game into NIKKE now? Like, come on, aren't you being a bit, like, unreasonable here? It's kind of a joke within the community. But yeah, I don't think they done any boomer shooter minigame in NIKKE yet. What are you doing here? Hi, Enwa. Alice and I were taking a walk around the outpost to show off her new outfits. You're from Unlimited, right? Do you usually dress like that? Howdy, gun gal. What did you call me? Alice was just saying how she wanted to see if you have any equipment meant for rabbits. That's right, I'm a rabbit now. Look, I even have big ears. They ranted about it? Lamau, I want to see that later, poor things. I don't think it was directly. I think, you know those developer interviews where they like consult with major developers? We never see, I don't think, the like more on the ground developers talking about it. But I remember like that one of the major like lead developers was talking about how the people under him like were saying that. So it was, I think, during one of the developer interviews where that happened. Can you play the Cinderella Metroidvania? Can you play the Cinderella Metroidvania without owning the game? Like without like play it separate from NIKKE? No, you can't. She became Pecora. Anyway, what do you think? Can we take a look around here? We don't have anything like that. Why do you always barge in here spouting nonsense? You don't hate me, do you? Why are you being so mean to Alice? Get lost. I can feel myself losing brain cells just being around you two morons. Yeah, Enwa is definitely not going to be swayed by just a cute face, unfortunately. Don't be so harsh. You're the foremost authority on weapons. Can't you let Alice take a little peek? Yeah, Rabbity was telling me how you know everything about firearms. Fine, I give up. I'm tired of bickering with you. Here, this way. What did you say you wanted to see again? Enwa and Alice head further inside the armory. I'm a rabbit now. Oh, Alice, God bless your soul. She doesn't know. Yeah, that's kind of the point of her character. Yeah. It's kind of... I was talking about this, but Alice is kind of... I was talking about this in my, like, lolly ranking of NIKKE, but Alice is kind of a reverse lolly, where she has a very young, childish and innocent mind. Like, that's always, like, in this fantasy world of wonder, without really seeing reality, while her body is like this, you know? Which makes it kind of fucked up that she is, like, one of the characters you can actually engage in relations with. None of the, like, actual legal lollies of the game, but the girl that's pretty much, like, 3 years of mental age. Yes, this is totally ethical. Anyway. Do you guys have a favorite Metroidvania, by the way? Mine just happens to star a bunny girl, Rabby Ribby. A great choice there. I actually bought Rabby Ribby, but haven't played it yet. Not a huge Metroidvania player, so I'll probably just say Hollow Knight, lol. Do it. Hey, sweetheart. Alice is a rabbit now. It's fucking great. A rabbit. I bought it purely for the lollies on the thumbnails, barely even know what it's about. Again, play it. I can back up Otakami on this. It's a great game. My favorite is Castlevania Area of Sorrow, also a great choice. Enwa and Alice come back. That was great. What a fascinating place. I didn't even realize how much time we spent in there. Being a member of Unlimited means she's not completely ignorant about the military. She actually kinda knows her stuff. It's all thanks to you for taking the time to explain stuff to me, gun gal. I told you not to call me that. You see, Alice, I told you Enwa is friendly. She sure is. She's such a nice person. Why are you dressed like that? Anyway, Rabbity said that if I dress like this, it will bring me good luck. Oh, don't involve me with this. I didn't say that. A poor excuse for him to indulge in his old pets. Again, I didn't do that. I don't know what she's talking about. You've got it all wrong. She's wearing that for an event at Coin Rush, if you say so. So you think throwing some rabbit ears on her is going to make her as lucky as the 777 sisters? That's the plan. Yep, and I really like this outfit. Don't you like it, Enwa? Typical weakling behavior. Leaving everything to luck instead of your own grit and determination. Unlimited operates on the surface, where the smallest misstep can cost you your life. Should know that better than near everyone. Dressing her in this ridiculous getup is beyond the pale, even for a dunce like you. The lighter the clothes, the higher the defense. My man gets it. That's right. You say these things without any facts to back them up. Alice. Yes? Enwa seems rather interested in your outfit, so she must be curious about trying a bunny suit herself. Oh god, the commander. The commander really does not value his life, does he? Don't you think? I knew it. I knew you wanted to become my bunny girl too. I think Gown Gal Bunny would be rather adorable. You're totally right. I think it suits her perfectly. A boss told me recently that he's got plenty of spare outfits lying around. I'll bring you one sometime. Sounds great. Wait a minute. I'll stay here and wait with Enwa. Okay, I'll be right back. See you in a bit. Alice rushes off. Weakling, go and stop her. Stop her. I've been patient with you today, but you're overstepping your bounds. Even my patience has its limits. If you value your life, then I suggest you go and stop her, quickly. She comes back here and starts causing trouble. I'll have you hanged from the armory gates. I better go and stop Alice right away. Yeah, even the commander knows when to stop. I don't want to kill the pacing, so I'm going to go through the last event and then I'll read the comments, okay? Let me see. Now I'm actually interested in this one. Rabbit and Lion. This is the place. Do you think it's okay? Wow, it's huge. If I practice running here in this outfit, I might end up really becoming a rabbit. The path to being a true bunny is a long and arduous one. How come the door is locked though? Rabbity! What's a lion doing here? Timmy? Huh? It's Zookeeper and Alice. What are you two doing here? How did you get in here anyway? I thought I locked the door. We wanted to use the gin, so I used the master key. Hello, lion lady. Oh my goodness. You're all dressed up, Alice. Yep. I came here today to be a real rabbit. Come again? Alice wants to practice running like a real rabbit does. Could we use the gym for today? Oh boy, what a pickle. Today is the day Timmy exercises, so I booked the gym for the entire day. We don't mind if you two join us, but a lot of people get scared of Timmy. Timmy doesn't exercise at the shelter. This week is for smaller animals to exercise. Timmy needs to exercise daily, but he's scared stiff of the other animals. On the other hand, if I were to put off his exercise, I feel that would make him really stressed. So every once in a while I book the gym to get a workout in. I see, I didn't know. It's okay, I'm not scared of Mr. Lion. Besides, I'm a rabbit now, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of fun together. Not even gonna comment on this one. You see? Do you want to play with me today, Mr. Lion? Alice starts towards Timmy. Timmy cowers behind Leona. Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong, Timmy? He says he thinks you're scary. Does Alice have the mind of a child? Pretty much, yeah. That's why I said she's kind of a reverse lolly, you know? That was my point. I think he sees you as a small animal. I certainly didn't expect this. Oh, but I want to be friends with him. What should I do? Because of his size, Timmy always has a hard time finding people to play tag with. Would you be up for that? Of course. Come on, Mr. Lion, let's play tag together. Come and catch me. Hip-tee-hop. Alice grabs Timmy's front paws for a moment, then takes off running. Come on, Mr. Lion, try and catch me. Timmy's roar sounds more like a howl. It should be okay, right? I think so. After a bit of time passes, Timmy eventually stops whining. And in no time at all, he and Alice are joyfully prancing about. You're so fast! Rabbity, come and join us. I don't think I should. Okay, try and catch me, Oh god, you're a really brave man, Commander. I take off sprinting as fast as I can, but it's a fucking lion. Ah! Timmy pounces on me as soon as I begin. Did you really just try to outrun Timmy, Zookeeper? Emphasis on try. My turn. Alice takes off like the wind, frolicking along excitedly with Timmy. Rabbits sure are fast. Come on, Mr. Lion, faster. They both seem to have boundless energy. Here, come and sit beside me, Zookeeper. Thanks to Alice, I think I'll have some spare time to rest. I suppose you're usually the one doing the running? Yeah. It's not really my thing though, I prefer using the treadmill or playing frisbee instead. Sounds like the members of Happy Zoo are a tough bunch. I'm really happy seeing someone who absolutely adores animals. Makes me feel like our efforts aren't in vain. Before we know it, a night has descended. Thanks for coming today, Zookeeper. Don't mention it, I barely did anything. You too, Alice, thank you. Alice and Timmy are both collapsed in a pile, leaning against each other, sound asleep. Looks like their fatigue caught up with them once they stopped moving. They're both out like a light. Not surprising considering they've been running all day. Rabbity? Did you sleep well? Yeah. I wanted to thank you for coming today, Alice. It's been a long time since I've seen Timmy so excited. If you can, we'd love to have you come around again to play with him. Could I really? That'd be great. I love to play more with Mr. Lion. Sounds like a plan. With that, the lion and the rabbit's play date comes to an end. Okay. Okay, now I'll read comments again, then I'll repeat myself about the whole future of the channel stuff, and then we'll end stream for today. And it had a fairy. Not enough games have fairies. That's true. Then adult woman seducing the commander. Alright, I will. Good choice there. Play it so you can play Rabbi Ribby 2. There's a sequel? Doesn't seem to be on Steam. It's not released yet. Like, they're making it. Like, it will eventually be released. It's a very light-hearted one with a pretty big world to explore. You can switch costumes, find lots of cool secrets, and the game even has built-in optional mechanics for speedrunning. I know the devs made another bunny protagonist Metroidvania, but I believe it's an original story unrelated to Rabbi Ribby. No, they did, but they are making a sequel called Rabbi Ribby 2. It's still in production though. Honestly, I don't think I've played any other Metroidvania besides Hollow Knight and old Flash games like 15 years ago. Want recommendations? Sure. Timmy, huh? The incompetent devs Timmy, I see. The Castlevania franchise in general is mostly great, but Symphony of the Night is pretty much the gold standard. Aria, Doll of Sauron, and Order of Ecclesia are also great with a skill steal mechanic. I already mentioned that. You see, Alice is what happens when you increase the concentration of Asuna by a factor of 10. You could think of it like that, certainly. Outside of Castlevania, there's also Bloodstained, which also has the same skill-stealing gimmick, but a little more in-depth. Tevi is also good, but I feel it lost some of Rabbi Ribby's soul. Low. Bloodstained is Iga trying to be original while plagiarizing himself every step of the way. So basically, Castlevanias are the best Metroidvanias. True, lol. Also the Metroids. Well, that checks out, I guess. Honestly, yeah, but there are tons of others that are great. It's just hard to recommend because of the sheer size, so start with the most popular and safest picks for people wanting to get into. I see. Silksong is a great Metroidvania, but it will break you for a long time. Yeah, that's for sure. There are some out there picks too, like Mega Man ZX, if you can tolerate the terrible map, or Overlord, Escape from Nazarick. Yes, Overlord has a Metroidvania. Why am I not surprised? I would also like to recommend the Blaster Master Zero trilogy. Not my genre, no comment. Shin Megami Tensei Synchronicity 2. Yes, Super Metroid ROM hacks. But yeah, I'm more caught up now, so to summarize, essentially what I was thinking of is because a huge deal of the problems, right? Like, you remember that whole thing I was talking about, that more unique streams, like the discussions and the podcasts and the rankings are going to become less frequent, right? That's because a lot of this has to do with me having to prepare things before stream. Obviously, there are some things that I need to do outside of stream, like collecting images or like editing, stuff like that. Obviously, like, I don't think most people would find it fun to see me stream like those parts of video making, but the more things I can do on stream instead of outside of stream, the better it will be, I think, for the purpose of me making more unique streams more frequently, you know? So what I was thinking of doing is, instead of simply having a reading stream, like reading fan fictions, we have a writing stream where I literally like write the fanfics on stream with you guys watching and giving me like recommendations, like being able to suggest things and alter the way the story is going, like etc. Basically to include you guys more in the making of the fanfics themselves. The same thing with the lists, like instead of preparing a list before stream, I would simply gather a couple of images from like the characters, and then or like even use like NIKKE, like I plan to do for some other streams. And we instead of just having separate lists, like one that I make and one that the audience make, we could have a conjoined list where both of us kinda like make a singular like character ranking or tier list together, like on stream, you know? I think those two suggestions would make things more efficient, as well as allow me to make more unique streams, and would make the process in general more interactive, I think, you know? Eventually we could even like have drawing streams too, when I set some things up. You know, I just think this would be a good thing. Obviously I'm going to test it out this week. This week you'll see a lot of this. I'll be making like throughout the week, right? Writing streams. I'll be like making some ranking streams utilizing NIKKE. Like I'll be doing that throughout the week so we can test out how this will work in practice. But if it does work, then it'd be a great way for us to do things moving forward, you know? So that was more or less my idea. But anyway, let's see what you guys think. There's plenty of good ones. You're still talking about Metroidvanias. Oh derp, I forgot that I also played Touhou Luna Nights and liked it enough to 100%. That got me into Touhou too. Dead Lit in Wonder Labyrinth, the follow-up to Luna Nights. Okay, another recommendation there. Oh yeah, Luna Nights is great. Is editing too stressful? No, I'm just saying that editing on stream is not something that I think would be fun. Like having an editing stream is not something that I think would be interesting, you know? Maybe you guys disagree, but editing is one of those things that I don't think would be a good idea to stream. Like there would be no benefit, you know? But that's just my opinion. Oh, that's a great idea, Owe. I would at most suggest whack. Lol. That's good too, honestly. Even if it is like you guys just having fun and trolling, I think it'd still be like a good experience, honestly. Lol. Community writing stream sounds interesting. No clue what will happen though. Well, I guess we'll have to see with the tests I'll make. But yeah, for now, I think we'll be done for today. Thanks everyone for watching this stream. And yeah, I do hope to see you guys throughout the week when I'll start like actually showcasing these ideas in practice. But until then, bye.